As the title character of Action Jackson, Carl Weathers was frequently reminded that movie stars actually work for a living, especially when shooting the scene where he tries to hail the reluctant cab that attempted to run him over.
It was the toughest experience of my life. It was all day long chasing down a taxi cab. And it's not a taxi cab that's going 5 miles per hour. The taxi cab's going 40 miles per hour, and I'm supposed to really go full out to catch the cab. So once I catch the taxi cab has to maintain 25 miles per hour for 100 to 150 yards, and I have to run alongside the taxi cab, and I have to do dialogue, so I have to talk to the guy that I'm sprinting with.
Hey, you! I'm talking to you! Come on! Now I got you!
I bet you make a good living at this, don't you?
Good enough. That helps pay my way through medical school.
There were problems. Actually, unfortunately, a lot of the things that happened didn't happen to me. The guy who's this immense guy who plays Prince Hughes is a funny guy, and he's got this incredible voice, you know. Well, when Prince hit this table, the table didn't give like it was supposed to give, and Prince's head hit this table, and he actually was knocked out. This guy is knocked cold, and he had this huge lump on his head. And we were really concerned because, you know, anytime you get knocked out, you've got a minor concussion.
Weathers hopes people will now start to associate him with Action Jackson instead of Apollo Creed. He says that the long-running Rocky role was a mixed blessing.
It set parameters. You know, you can only find yourself doing so much because the world recognizes you as Apollo Creed, and producers, those people who give you jobs, recognize you as Apollo Creed. The frustration was just in that now that I've done something where I'm really recognized for great work, people mistake me and confuse me with the character. And I'd never boxed, and I never had boxing gloves on. So at first it was really, I was going, geez, it's great to be successful, but boy, what does success do to you in this case?
So you weren't too unhappy, though, when Apollo Creed died in Rocky IV?
Well, you know, it's kind of like the old funerals. When I was a kid in New Orleans, when they gave a funeral, there was music played because it was a celebration. Well, I celebrated. I went back to the days of old. I did a little celebration, you know.
In Hollywood, Stuart Rosenthal, Channel 2 News.